All right, guys, today at the shop, we have this customer's 2018 L5P dually. Pretty nice truck. We're gonna be getting it on the dyno. We're gonna do a baseline run, and we're gonna be installing an Edge Evolution HT2 emissions on tuning. And we're gonna run it up through the different levels that Edge offers and see how the horsepower lines up with what Edge claims. All right, got the truck in the shop, got it strapped down to the dyno, just letting it get rolling, warm up the differential, got it strapped down, getting ready to make a baseline pull. All right, got the dyno calibrated. Gonna make our first baseline pull here. These trucks typically make about 385 to the tire. We made 403 and 884. So these are our two baseline pulls. Pretty much identical, 403 horsepower. So I started loading it a little lower on the second one, just to get a little bit more torque out of it, but that is a very solid baseline number. So let's get the Edge put on this thing and see what we get. We got the locksmith all plugged in. It's doing its thing. Takes a while. Plug this guy in, the OBD2 port. Run the wire out through the door here into this supplied fuse. So yeah, takes a little bit. Give me a few minutes here and we will be doing more dyno pulls. All right, we have the unlock procedure complete. So now I'm just gonna run through the tuning procedure here. Got the key on. We want to tune the vehicle. All right, let's start out. Start out with economy. Let's go. Let's do the top tune. Do you want to customize? Yes. Rev limiter raised. Speed limiter raised. Yeah. Keep drive mode. Remember. Throttle boost. Yes. All right, it's going to go in here and hopefully start writing this. Yep. All right. Sounds good. I will pick it back up. We're ready to make a run. Okay, we're loaded up here with the Extreme Tune. Edge says this is supposed to be a 150 horsepower bump. So let's see what it does for us here. $479. Alright, that's pretty good gain over the whole RPM band. Not quite the 150 we were looking for though. After a few more pulls, I was able to squeeze 525 horsepower out of the Extreme Tune and 1,180 foot-pounds of torque. So it made a very nice jump in torque and horsepower. We're down a little bit over what Edge said. So we're at 125 versus 150, but still pretty good. Next up, we are loading in the heavy trailer file, which is what this customer is going to use. So we'll see what that does. Very nice. So that was Edge's heavy trailer file, which is supposed to be a 75 horsepower bump. So over the stock, we made 403 stock, and we just pulled 465 on the heavy tow. So that's a solid 65 horsepower over stock. Very nice. All right, next up, we're installing the economy file. So that will be a 100 horse tune. All right, give you guys a shot of the dash while we're doing this time. Now this is a pull for economy file, which is a 100 horse tune. So we're looking for somewhere around probably 500 horse. Let's see here. Interesting. So that came out extremely close to the heavy trailer tune. All right, this is light trailer. All right, so light trailer put us, this guy, put a nice little gap over the economy tune. So the economy, which is one down, did 467, and that was 487. So these are our final results for this truck. Made 403 on the stock tune, 465 on the heavy trailer, 467 on the economy tune, 487 on the light trailer, and 525 on the extreme tune. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on the heavy trailer for this guy, as this is his tow rig. We'll get it off the dyno and take it around the block. I'm out on the road test driving this truck, and wow, every time I drive one of these L5Ps, they just seem to impress me. Just flat gets it. It's a big fat dually, and yeah, it does not care. So I'll get up on the flat here and give you guys a pull so you can see the acceleration. The grade braking and exhaust brake is excellent. With the edge, it will remember that you have the exhaust brake turned on and or tow mode, so that when you shut the truck off and turn it back on, it will still be in tow mode with the exhaust brake on. Very handy for guys towing all the time. All right, this is the heavy trailer tow on the road. Just pulls like crazy. It's awesome. All right, I'll get you guys one more from a dig. Try and get it without spinning too bad. Here we go, rolling out. Wow. Just extremely impressive out of these trucks. And this is full emissions compliant tuning. Nothing has been touched on the truck. Just incredible. So that's a wrap on that project. Hopefully I can keep doing these and get some interesting content out. So yeah, like this video, and we'll see what comes next.